Picture a world where the cure for your pain lies hidden in the bark of a tree, and the secret to fighting cancer grows quietly in the wild. It may sound like something out of a fantasy novel, but these are the real, awe-inspiring origins of some of modern medicine's greatest breakthroughs. For centuries, nature's pharmacy has been the source of life-saving solutions, shaping modern medicine in ways that seem almost magical. Today, we're unveiling the incredible journey of ancient herbal remedies that transformed into life-saving medicines. Imagine this. It's 3000 BCE, and ancient Sumerians are crushing the bark of the willow tree to treat fevers and pain. They didn't know the science, but they trusted the results. Fast forward to the 19th century, when chemists isolated salicylic acid, the active ingredient in aspirin. This humble tree bark would spark a pharmaceutical revolution, but it was only the beginning. Welcome to Med Origins, the channel where we uncover the stories, breakthroughs, and legacies that shaped modern healthcare. Let's dive into the fascinating journey of herbal remedies and their transformation into the medicines we use today. Herbal remedies are as old as civilization itself, with ancient cultures harnessing the power of plants to heal and sustain life. The Ebers Papyrus, an Egyptian medical text dating back to 1550 BCE, contains hundreds of herbal treatments, including aloe for soothing burns, garlic for combating infections, and juniper for digestive issues. Meanwhile, in India, the ancient system of Ayurveda, one of the world's oldest medical traditions, focused on the healing properties of turmeric for inflammation, neem for purification, and ashwagandha for stress relief and vitality. In China, herbal knowledge was preserved in texts like the Shennong Benqiao Jing, which highlighted the energy-boosting power of ginseng and ginger's ability to ease nausea. Across continents, indigenous cultures developed intricate herbal systems, passing their knowledge orally through generations, ensuring the survival of these life-saving practices. The leap from ancient remedies to modern medicine was far from instantaneous. Take aspirin, for example. Ancient Sumerians and later Hippocrates used willow bark to alleviate pain, recognizing its remarkable healing properties. However, it wasn't until the 19th century that chemists isolated salicylic acid, the active compound responsible for its effects. Despite its efficacy, the compound caused significant side effects, such as stomach irritation, limiting its use. In 1897, German chemist Felix Hoffmann resolved this by modifying salicylic acid into acetylsalicylic acid, creating the more tolerable form we now know as aspirin. Bayer quickly seized the opportunity, marketing it as a groundbreaking drug. Remarkably, this global pharmaceutical milestone originated from the humble bark of a willow tree. But aspirin is just one example of how ancient herbal knowledge paved the way for modern medicine. The bark of the cinchona tree, used by indigenous Peruvians to treat fevers, was a vital discovery long before scientists isolated quinine, the compound that revolutionized the fight against malaria. This breakthrough saved countless lives, especially in regions plagued by the disease. Similarly, foxglove, a striking flowering plant, became the foundation for digitalis, a critical drug that continues to save patients with heart conditions by regulating their heartbeat. And let's not forget the Pacific yew tree, a seemingly unremarkable plant that turned out to be the source of Taxol, one of the most powerful cancer-fighting drugs in history. These plants demonstrate nature's unmatched potential to inspire medical innovation. While these discoveries revolutionized healthcare and saved countless lives, they also raised significant ethical questions. Many of these plants were cultivated and used by indigenous communities for centuries, forming the backbone of traditional healing systems. However, pharmaceutical companies often capitalized on this knowledge, extracting valuable compounds and commercializing them without providing proper credit or compensation to the communities that safeguarded this wisdom. This raises a complex question. Should the knowledge of traditional healers, passed down through generations, be considered public domain, freely available for scientific advancement? Or should those who preserved and utilized these remedies share in the profits, acknowledging their role in these breakthroughs? These debates continue to spark conversations about fairness, cultural respect, and intellectual property in medicine. Today, the legacy of herbal remedies remains alive and thriving. Researchers are continually exploring plants for new treatments, uncovering potential cures hidden in rainforest herbs, deep-sea algae, and even common garden plants. Nature's pharmacy remains a vital resource, driving innovation in medicine. According to the World Health Organization, up to 80% of people in developing countries still depend on herbal medicines as their primary form of healthcare, underscoring the enduring importance of traditional remedies in modern life. The connection between ancient and modern medicine is closer than it seems. Many of the pills we take today owe their existence to discoveries rooted in the soil, each with a story tracing back to the knowledge and ingenuity of our ancestors. So, what do you think? Are we doing enough to respect and preserve the herbal knowledge of the past? And what other ancient remedies might hold the key to future breakthroughs? The story of herbal remedies reminds us of the deep connection between nature and science. If you enjoyed this journey through medical history, hit that like button, subscribe to Med Origins, and let us know in the comments which topics you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and remember, history meets health here.